Right, so here we are then for the race in my team Mexico. It's a big one. We have 5 races to go. This one and 4 more after this. Round number 12. If you're going to enjoy this one, leave a like and subscribe for more daily F1 content on my channel. And yeah, we're going to get straight into the action then. So, Mexico, a crucial circuit for us. We need to win the last 5 races. If you haven't seen qualifying, go check it out. Link up in the top right. Before we jump into spoilers, so yeah, go watch it. A pretty decent episode, to be fair. And we're going to start this race from, spoiler warning, again, last chance. We're going to start this race from P1. You can see on screen there, confirmation of the grid slot. Max Verstappen alongside us on the front row. And it's going to be a massive drag down to the first corner. I'm confident in the race pace, but if you look at the championship, we are a long way away, 45 points behind Verstappen heading into this race. So we have got a lot of work to do, and like I said, we need to win the remaining 5 races and hope that Verstappen has a bit of an off race, as we will try to do that here today. So let's get into the grid rundown and let's see how the grid lines up for this race.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Martinez lines up on pole position and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, and Gasly, Bottas, Russell, Tsunoda, and Daniel Ticktum, Stroll, Ricciardo, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Joe, Eilert, Ocon, Robert Schwartzman, and Nobuharu Matsushita, Lundgaard, Mick Schumacher, Mazepin, and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
5 races remain. This one is going to be the first of them. We have to win all 5 to give ourselves a chance for the World Championship and hope Verstappen has a bit of an off race. Nonetheless, if you didn't see qualifying, go check it out, like I said in the intro. But yeah, we're going to jump into this race. We're starting from pole. A long run down to the first corner. Usually our starts aren't that great in my team, so we've got our work cut out, but we have to win this race no matter what. Strategy-wise, soft tyres to start with, medium later on. I'd like to one-stop it, but we'll see how it goes, because I did put 2 laps on this soft tyre in Q2, so it's not at its best working range in terms of tyre wear. So we'll see how that goes. Fuel wise, I'm running a minimum as always, and yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the race. Leave a like if you do. It's a must win for me. I'll take a boring race right now, but let's see if we can make that happen. And it's a long run down to turn 1, so that is going to be a crucial drag race. Okay, here we go. Let's get to work. Crucial start. 5 lights are on. Oh, a bit of a wheel spin in the second phase, but we get away okay. I'm going to try and cut Verstappen off, but it doesn't quite work. Norris with the start off the line in the Mercedes. Second phase now into turn number 1. Got to be careful here as Gasly on our outside. We're going to send it around the outside at turn 2, and we're going to get back in front and get Verstappen straight away, not letting him get away with it. And we're now heading down towards turn number 3. On the brakes, Norris trying to challenge Max around the outside here. I'm going to see if I can use that to break away early on. Norris, I think, has got ahead of Verstappen actually. Yes, he has. So there we go, we'll take that. Max probably will have the pace to get back past, but for now though, we'll land up to second, and we hold on to our lead after an aggressive turns 1, 2, 3. Let's see now if we can push and try and get a 1 second gap. The AI usually pretty good at staying on the pace in the first 2 laps at full power, as you guys know by now. Well, let's see, man, if we can get this gap, that would be nice. For now though, we'll take that. Very good first lap, exactly what we wanted. End of lap 2, on to start lap 3. Lando is keeping up with the pace.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Looks like it's game on so far. Verstappen not really challenging Lando. Seems to be quite surprising to me. Let's see if we can try and push. This will be our last chance to break the DRS on this lap. So let's try and pull away. We've actually done a pretty good job there for the first 3 corners. This could be it. Well, to be fair, it could be in our interest to keep Lando close to avoid Verstappen overtaking him. First warning for track limits. Purple in the second sector. We absolutely nailed the S section. Still trying to drive away here, and I think I have dropped Lando out of DRS, so we can start to push now, and Verstappen might start giving Lando some issues.
We're in danger of running out of fuel before the end of the race. Start being a little conservative with the remaining fuel, please.
I don't think it'll be an issue. We should be okay to save fuel. I'll have a look in a few laps' time. For now, let's keep pushing. Pace is pretty good at the moment, and the tyres are hanging in there for now. Oh, Verstappen and Lando going at it behind. It's going to cost them some time, but it looks like Verstappen has got ahead, so Max back up into P2. Let's see how this one pans out then. Let's see what kind of pace Verstappen has. Can we keep him out of DRS range? This is game on, by the way. The pace is absolutely brutal. I'm on the limit. I'm starting to really push the tyres, and I'm getting towards overheating territory. Max is really pushing me here. Lando has been completely dropped. This is a straight out fight.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Confirmed.
I really don't know what to do here strategy wise. Tyre wear is pretty high.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Bottas with issues, not really a concern.
Pit window, you'll be on the mediums.
And yeah, we're approaching the pit window. We're still hanging in there, to be fair. I think I'm going to pit lap 12 and commit to the strategy change the team gave me. And I'll just see if I can drag the medium on for longer, basically, and go to the end. Ooh, okay, Verstappen pits. Yellow flag in sector 2. I've just noticed now looking at the minimap. I think it's Bottas who's gone for a spin.
Pierre is in the pits.
Right, this is interesting. I wonder what tyre Max will go for. It looks like it's going to be another set of softs for Verstappen. Do we gamble on strategy and try something different? What's my tyre wear like? 40%. If I take these tyres to lap 14, we might be able to one-stop this onto the medium. I think we're going to go long. I don't mind. Max has rejoined in clean air, so he's got a strong chance of an undercut. Ooh, Carlos Sainz out of the race. Could that spring a surprise? Looks like it won't. I think Sainz may have crashed out, or no, he's retired in the Forosol. Fair enough. Gasly has undercut Lando Norris as well, which is great, so Gasly up into P3. Ricciardo may actually hold up Verstappen, to be fair, if he doesn't pit at this rate. Max is flying, by the way, so no point us trying to
Caution.
race him at the minute. Let's do our thing. Lap 14, maybe even 15, depends how the tyres hold up. I want to try and stretch this out. Oh, Gasly's pit again.
Pierre is in for his stop.
He must have got damage. Oh, that's a shame. On for a 1-3, and we've lost Gasly again. Story of our season, really. Oh my god, Verstappen's out of the race. He's out on the pit straight. He's pulled over. He's out. Oh my goodness me. Okay, we can relax now. This is our race. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Right. Calm down. This is great. This is exactly what we need for the championship. Let's just stick to the strategy then. So we'll try and take this as long as possible. I may even go to 16 now, with Max no longer being a threat. And we'll go for the medium and play it safe. I don't believe it.
Yellow flag.
Wow, Verstappen out.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
I will admit Ricciardo's driven a brilliant race. He's P5, net P5 at the minute on that hard tyre going to the end.
Okay, clear.
So he's going to score some decent points for Red Bull. I'm hoping Gasly can get back into the race though at some point. But let's just take it easy now. Loads of cars leaving the pits here. We may have some lap traffic to deal with on this lap as all these guys get back up to speed. Russell refusing to get out of the way. There we go. On soft tyres though, look at these cars, man. I think everyone's just battling and losing time. I mean, this is very interesting. The AR seem to be hurting themselves a lot this race. Look at the gap we have to Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Ocon. I mean, it's absolutely massive. We're going to box this lap though.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
And get the fresh medium tyres on. Don't ask me what's happening, but Mick Schumacher's P5 in a Haas. I don't know how, but anyway. There's my tyre wear in the bottom right. We're going to now pit and get off these tyres. We've done a good job on these. They've served us well, but we're now going to box for a set of mediums. Let's make sure we've got those selected, which we do. And we're looking good, man. Happy days. No need to change the wing. Everything's perfect. We need these points, man. If I can bring this home, this would be a massive, massive result. Nice safe stop, please.
Exit now.
3.0, nothing spectacular. We're going to be comfortably ahead of Lando. And we should be faster now with these fresh tyres.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Right then, back on the way. I don't know if it's worth going for a fastest lap attempt. I think we may have that taken away from us later. But anyway, we'll give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Let's just try and manage the tyres, get them to the end, make this one stop work. And yeah, hopefully, at this point, all really that I want and that I can hope for is that Pierre gets back in the race. I can see, even with damage, I see him on the mini-map. He's, I think, like P7 or something, or P8. So he's not a million miles away. And with Schumacher in P5 and a Haas, that could be good for us. So hopefully Pierre can pull a few places back. Yeah, there's no way we're doing a fastest lap. I can't even do a personal best. Pretty much matched it. That's all we can do, really. The fastest lap is a 12.6. So yeah, we're just going to chill. Unless, to be fair, Lando's got to stop again. So maybe when he stops again, we might go for another extra stop just to get the fastest lap on softs. There we go. Norris and Ocon pit.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
It's just going to be the no stop.
Copy.
No, apparently one more stop. Anyway, we've got a comfortable gap over Lando. Ricciardo up to P3. So Ricciardo looking at a podium here. Gasly back up to P5 now. So let's see if we can get a few more places back. And hopefully we're looking at a pretty decent result. There we go. Pierre pits again.
Pierre is in the pits.
I was kind of hoping he'd just gone for a set of hards after his second stop. His second full stop, and it's gone to the end, but still. He's racing Mick Schumacher this race, so we'll see how that turns out. I just saw some debris on the exit of turn 3. And I'm just seeing on the minimap Pierre Gasly drop back, so he's got damage. Again, in brutal combat. This guy, man, I swear. In this career mode, he's been disappointing as my teammate. Anyway, let's get DRS on Stroll as Gasly pits, as I expected. One for track limits as well.
Pierre is in for his stop.
So we've got to be careful now, we're on 2 warnings.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Oh my god, Schwartzman, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Get out of the way. God, I don't like this.
Fox, we're coming in this lap.
We're in the middle of a big AI battle here, and they're all a lap down. Schwartzman here is going to unlap himself, and so is Latifi. Look at this, 3 wide with lap traffic. Latifi's going to go all the way through here. Schwartzman actually backs off. This ain't great, it's going to cost us some time. Luckily, I think we're going to be okay, but I've got to be careful, man. I want to keep my front wing in one piece. Schwartzman's going to try again here as well. Let's see. Oh, he doesn't quite go through that time.
Understood, stopping this lap.
I'm going to box now and get out of this. I'm not liking the situation where I'm surrounded by lap cars on soft tyres. I'd rather get out of it and not be involved. So we're going to just take our fastest lap attempt a bit earlier and get out of the way of all these cars. So there we go, into the pit lane. Let's get the soft tyres on. We should be in nice clean air. You can see on the mini-map behind Pierre Gasly and then ahead of that next Williams and Lando Norris. Nice big gap on track. So we're going to be nice and nice and calm with some clean air.
Release.
Great stop, 1.8, and there we go. Used tyres on the car, but they should still be fine.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
So target now is to try and get a fastest lap.
The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:12.2.
There's the benchmark.
The underbody's taken some damage. You may start to notice it.
Not ideal, clunking over those curbs. Let's try and go for the fastest lap though anyway. So we've caught up to Leclerc as well. Lap traffic, is this going to be our fastest lap? Not quite. Damn, we missed out. Whoever done the fastest lap is really fast. Anyway, that's going to be my attempt pretty much. I'll keep trying, but I don't think I'm going to have the tyres for it. I think I'm going to let Pierre go.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I'm going to let him go. I'd rather let him lap himself and just crack on with this race, really. I'm just cruising at this stage. I'm just trying to avoid using too much curb, using no ERS, and just trying to bring the car home. The last thing we want now is a failure, so I want to try and bring this car home in one piece. Here we go then. Last lap of the race. It all looks good to go. The confetti's going to go up in the stadium section. But we're going to bring this one home for a massive win here today. This is huge for the championship. After this, 4 races remain and it's going to be an all-out battle. But we win in Mexico, start to finish.
Hey Jeff, thanks for your work this weekend. Well done, mate. Team effort. Thanks to all the boys.
Yes, you've done it. Well done.
Here we are then, a real team effort to overcome their rivals for a memorable win here today. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
There we go then, a massive result here today and a huge 25 points. Couldn't quite make it 26 with the fastest lap that went to Nicholas Latifi, but still, overall, a decent race and I'll absolutely take that. Lando second, Ricciardo salvaging P3 for Red Bull with a decent one-stop strategy. Ocon in P4 for Alpine, good race from him ahead of Bottas, Giovinazzi, Latifi, Lundgaard, Mick Schumacher and Yuki Tsunoda. Missing out on the points, Schwartzman, Zhou Guanyu, George Russell, Masashita, Lance Stroll, Pierre Gasly, 4 stops, damaged twice. Leclerc lap down along with Ilott, Ticktum, Mazepin and then Verstappen and Sainz out of the race here today. So a very mixed up grid, lots of crashes, a very dirty race. I could tell the AI doing lots of stops and a bit of chaos all around. In the standings though, with 4 races to go, the gap is now 20 points. So it's back on. And Ricciardo is still an outsider in this, by the way. Let's not rule him out. Mathematically, Lando's still in the fight as well. But yeah, 20 points is the gap. So it's in our hands now. 4 races to go. If we win all 4, then we're champion. Simple as that. So that's what we've got to try and do. We've got to try and keep the same mentality of pushing on. In the Constructors, we're second, 5 points ahead of Mercedes. They're very close to us. We're 123 behind Red Bull. They're going to wrap up the Constructors, I believe, in the next race or so. But yeah, overall, a great day at the office and some much needed points. And crucially, Verstappen retiring once again. So yeah, guys, that is it for the race here today at Mexico. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more as always. Let's try and smash over 900 likes on this one. Why not? Let's try and see if we can hit that target. And yeah, I'll be back again soon, guys, for the next race, which I believe is going to be Brazil. So yeah, until then, as always, a massive thank you to the channel members for supporting the content. Finally, check out the 2 videos on your screen if you haven't seen them already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and it's goodbye from me.